Game over for gambling in Russian towns and cities. Police conduct early morning checks for casinos that may still be operating illegally beyond the 1st of July deadline. Once regarded the Las Vegas of Eastern Europe, Moscow boasted 50 casinos and over 35,000 slot machines. But all of that is now finished. Gambling was one of the freedoms to come out of the collapse of the Soviet Union. But the industry was seen as a breeding ground for corruption and organized crime. The Kremlin insists the clean-up is needed to protect the poor and vulnerable from poverty.
Harm has been done to gamblers and their families, to gamblers who not only got addicted, but also lost their jobs and who have actually got a serious disease.
But the law has much wider implications. In 2006, former President Vladimir Putin devised a plan to banish gambling to 4 corners of the country. This after the Interior Ministry linked several gaming centres to Georgian criminal gangs, an attempt, say some analysts, to rein in Georgian influence on Russian soil. Under the law, there will be new gaming zones in the Altai region in Siberia, the Primorye region in the Far East, Kaliningrad in the west, and the Rostov-Krasnodar regions in Russia's south. But the plan's in disarray. This site in Kaliningrad is still an empty field. Most of the work is still on paper. Few locations have any basic infrastructure, and most are kilometers away from towns and transport links. The situation leaves those dependent on the industry in trouble. Casino owners are reluctant to put their profits into a scheme that many say has no immediate future. For the new casino centres to benefit, they'll have to invest billions, and that, say some casino owners, is too great a gamble to make.
The government says, we did not build because the casinos are not interested. Casino says we are not going there because the government didn't start. The biggest problem why the gaming zones are not working is because we don't have clear rules of game.
Many in high-end casinos say they've been unfairly targeted by a blanket ban on all forms of gambling. As centres like this close, thousands are out of work.
People are panicking about what to do next. Many people have families, mortgages and debts. Now I am unemployed.
Industry experts warn that the law could push gambling underground.
Criminals who have nothing to lose will come and open illegal businesses. Many don't care if gambling is legal or not. They've played in Moscow before and will play again.
The gambling industry used to generate $2 billion in taxes a year, something the government will struggle to recuperate elsewhere. While the law aims to control crime and protect the vulnerable from poverty, it leaves those who rely on the industry with an uncertain future. Neave Barker, Al Jazeera, Moscow.